He was the boy who couldn't grow, the teenager who shocked the world, the man who conquered football, and then he lost everything. From the streets of Rosario to becoming a god at FC Barcelona, Lionel Messi built a legacy so perfect it felt untouchable. 8 Ballon d'Ors, hundreds of goals, a style of play no one could copy. But then, in a single moment, the empire collapsed. No warning, no fairy tale ending. Just tears, silence, and a goodbye no one was ready for. Critics said he was finished. Fans wondered if magic could survive outside Barcelona. But what happened next didn't just redefine Messi's career, it changed football forever. Because this isn't just a story about greatness, this is the story of how a legend reinvented himself again and again. What happens when a player becomes bigger than the club itself? At FC Barcelona, Messi wasn't just a player. He was the system, the identity, the heartbeat of an entire era. From the moment he debuted as a teenager, something felt different. Low center of gravity, impossible balance, dribbling that looked like the ball was glued to his feet. Defenders didn't just lose the ball, they lost control of reality. Season after season, Messi rewrote history. 672 goals in 778 games, 91 goals in a single year, 2012. Multiple Champions League triumphs, dominance in La Liga like never before. But numbers don't tell the full story. Messi made the impossible look normal. The solo runs, the last-minute winners, the moments where the entire stadium held its breath and then exploded. He wasn't chasing greatness. He was greatness. But behind the magic, there was a hidden truth. Barcelona depended on Messi more than Messi depended on Barcelona. And when financial chaos hit the club, the unthinkable became reality. How do you say goodbye to a life you never planned to leave? In 2021, the world stood still. Lionel Messi, the face of Barcelona for nearly 20 years, was forced to leave. Not because he wanted to, not because he failed, but because football is business. La Liga's financial rules made it impossible for Barcelona to renew his contract, and suddenly the greatest love story in football history ended. That press conference, Messi holding back tears, struggling to speak. "I didn't expect this," he said. Fans cried across the world. Teammates were in shock, even rivals felt the moment. Because this wasn't just a transfer, it was the end of an era. For the first time in his career, Messi was no longer at home. And the biggest question wasn't about Barcelona anymore. It was about Messi. Could he survive outside the only system he ever knew? What happens when the world's best player has to prove himself again? At Paris Saint-Germain, everything changed. New league, new teammates, new expectations. For the first time in years, Messi wasn't the center of the universe. He had to share the spotlight, adapt to a different style, and face a level of criticism he had never experienced before. And the world was watching, waiting for him to fail. His first season felt unfamiliar, missed chances, less goals, moments that didn't feel like Messi. Critics were loud. He's finished. He can't adapt. Barcelona made him look better than he is. But here's what they didn't see. Messi was evolving in real time. Instead of forcing the game, he started controlling it differently. He dropped deeper into midfield, became a playmaker, a creator, a strategist. And slowly, the numbers told a new story. 32 goals and 34 assists in 75 games. One of the highest assist records in Europe during his time there. He wasn't declining, he was transforming. But PSG was never meant to be his final destination. Because deep down, Messi was preparing for something bigger, something that would silence every doubt and complete his legacy forever. One trophy stood between Messi and immortality. For years, one argument followed Lionel Messi everywhere. He hasn't won the World Cup. No matter how many goals, no matter how many Ballon d'Ors, that one missing piece haunted his legacy. Then came the 2022 FIFA World Cup, and everything changed. From the very first match, you could see it. This wasn't just Messi playing football. This was Messi on a mission. He scored, he assisted, he led. But more importantly, he inspired. Game after game, Argentina followed him into battle. The pressure was unimaginable, an entire nation holding its breath every second he touched the ball. And then, the final. Argentina versus France. A match that would go down as one of the greatest in history. Messi didn't disappear. He rose, scored in the final, delivered under pressure, stepped up when everything was on the line, and when the final whistle blew. History was rewritten. Messi lifted the World Cup, not just as a winner, but as a legend who completed football itself. In that moment, the debate changed forever. From is he the greatest to will we ever see another like him? What if Messi didn't just change clubs, but changed a continent? In 2023, Messi made a decision that shocked the world. Instead of returning to Europe, instead of chasing more Champions League glory, he chose Inter Miami CF. Many doubted him. MLS is too easy, he's going there to retire. But what happened next was nothing short of a revolution. From his very first game, stadiums sold out, ticket prices exploded, global attention shifted. And on the pitch, Messi delivered magic. Instantly. Stunning free kicks, last-minute winners, performances that felt like Barcelona all over again. But this wasn't just about highlights, it was about impact. He transformed Inter Miami from an average team into champions, winning trophies, breaking records, changing the culture of football in America. Even in 2026, approaching 38 years old, Messi is still dominating, scoring goals, creating chances, leading like a captain who refuses to slow down. And then, another milestone. Over 900 career goals. At this point, it's no longer about numbers, it's about legacy. Messi didn't just join MLS, he made the world watch it. How does a player stay the best when time is against him? Football is ruthless. Speed fades, energy drops, legends disappear. But Messi? He adapted. Young Messi was explosive. Blistering pace, unstoppable dribbling. Prime Messi was unstoppable. Goals, assists, dominance. But today's Messi is something different. He doesn't run more. He thinks faster. Every movement is calculated. Every pass is intentional. Every moment controlled. He sees spaces before they exist. He slows the game down and then destroys defenses with one touch. This is football intelligence at its highest level. While others rely on physical power, Messi relies on something deeper. Vision, timing, genius, and that's why, even now, he's still ahead of the game. What if Messi's greatest chapter hasn't happened yet? At nearly 38 years old, most players are long gone. But Lionel Messi? He's still writing history. Over 900 career goals, more than 1,000 goal contributions, World Cup winner, multiple-time Ballon d'Or champion. But here's the craziest part. He's not done. With the 2026 FIFA World Cup approaching, the world is asking one final question. Can Messi do it again? Can he lead Argentina one more time? Can he defy age once again? Because if there's one thing Messi has proven, it's that doubt only makes his story better. From Rosario to Barcelona to Paris to Miami, this isn't just a career. It's a journey of evolution, resilience, and greatness. And maybe, the final chapter will be the most legendary of all. If this story gave you chills, the next one will blow your mind. Because coming next, Messi vs Ronaldo, the rivalry that defined football forever. Make sure you like the video, subscribe for more elite football documentaries, and don't blink. Because history is still being written.